Good morning, Opener Sorcery family. It's Devi, and today we are doing something a little different. So, instead of a card of the day, there was a drawing that I did technically for myself, but I think you need to see it. So, it hit me last night like a ton of bricks, just a sudden spurt of negative self talk. And it has been so heavy and weighing like a presence of like a brick, like somebody literally put a brick in my midsection, and it has been sitting there and I didn't understand it. And I still, I'm still kind of wondering, still kind of figuring it out. But instead of trying to like sink into the feeling and like feel the feelings and everything like that, I was actually asking, like, why is that there? Because I'm all good. I'm fine. Like, things are going well. Why the hell am I just fixating here? So, I drew a 3-card spread. No, it's not necessarily like a past, present, future. The way that you lay cards on the table does not have to be in any specific format if you don't want it to be. For me, the way that I see it is it's telling a story. It's going from one to the next to the next. If you want to do specific spreads, do that. Cool. Every position has a specific meaning. Cool. Do that. But don't necessarily try to hold others to that standard. The way that I read tarot a lot of the times is it'll either be between 3 or 5 cards, and it's telling the story. It's showing how the energy is moving. I'm looking at the flow of a situation. So this one, it starts with the Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups, Princess of Jars in this case. This one is that innocence, that wild innocence. There is a unfiltered amount of emotion that is being put out. The world is new. There is inexperience. There is opportunities, new feelings, new things, just new. Everything's new. Who can you think of that everything is new to? Children. Kids. Babies. Your inner child. My inner child. So this is addressing my inner child, that wonder, that inexperience. But the inexperience is also a beautiful thing, and I'm going to state that because watching somebody experience something for the first time, watching their face light up when they see fireworks for the first time, watching any kind of new experience of that caliber is magic. It is pure, unadulterated magic. And they can see things and possibilities and pathways and things of that nature that those with more hardened paths and more hardened minds cannot. And funny enough, the second card in the series is the 5 of Jars, or 5 of Cups. This one talks about loss and grief, but it's experience. It's experience. Think about it. Whenever you lose that wonder, losing that wonder is a really hard thing to deal with, because here the world is full of possibilities. Here somebody cut it off. And if we look at it in terms of flow, because these are water cards, you have a river, the Mississippi, a massive amount of water that is going, and it has all sorts of tributaries and streams that are going off of it, and it is endless, and it is abundant, and it can do anything. But when you go into that 5 of Cups, some of those are left behind. Some of those have been dammed. The opportunities are not as plentiful. The paths forward are narrowing, and you have to give up some of that childlike ideal. So in that, going into that and understanding the context of my question of why this negativity in terms of self-talk and things of that nature, it's a how do I articulate it? What it is speaking to is that negative self-talk is I'm taking blame, or I am taking responsibility for pathways being blocked off because my inner child or my mind or my possibilities, they're being limited. But is limitation a bad thing? And this is where the third card comes into play, because this is the King of Pentacles. Abundance, generosity. I am daddy. So in this, it is getting me ready for the jump. It is getting me ready for the leap into the next pathway. Because right now I am still sitting in that wonder, in that awe, and I need to be preparing for a jump because I am on my way. I know I am on my way, and I think those of you that have been with me for a while know that I am on my way, and it is going to look like a springboard very, very quickly. But I felt like I needed to share that. It needed to be more of a open conversation about how this process works with me, how these things break down, because I know a lot of people are feeling that as well. And I really feel it's applicable to many. Experience will take away pathways, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That just means it leads to greater things. Not all paths lead to gold. You have to limit them sometimes. But limiting or letting go or feeling loss or feeling grief is heavy. And that's okay. But when you're able to actually look at it and understand it and articulate it, that's when that heaviness starts to release. So, I've rambled on enough. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership, and I will see you guys next time.